Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Shanmukha Technologies. My name is Ravindra Kumar. So today I am here to brief you the complete course content which we are providing in Shanmukha Technologies. Okay. So let's start with the complete course content which is provided in Java. The first module will be fundamentals of programming language, which will be helpful for any kind of programming language, not only for Java. It might be C, C++, or Python, what it could be. So it's the basic for every programming language. This is the first module where we need to work like in depth to get an idea on how do we write the programs. Okay? So because the programming skill is mandatory for every individual, rather theoretical skills, one should have good knowledge on the programming skills, how to write the program, how to code. That's what your first module, that's the fundamentals of programming. Okay. The second module will be J2SE, Java 2 Standard Edition, which people call it as a core Java, but there is no such terminology as core Java. Okay, so very frequently people call it as a core Java, but there's nothing like core Java. In Hibernet, people keep on talking is a core Java, advanced Java, but there is no such terminology as a core Java, advanced Java. That's the J2SE, Java 2 Standard Edition. That's the second module. And third module will be your J2EE. Okay, that's your advanced Java. People call it advanced Java. J2EE, Java 2 Enterprise Edition, Java 2 Enterprise Edition. See, this is all about Java. How do we develop an application by using J2SE and J2EE? After developing the application, now the main intention of developing an application is to deal with the data. How to store the data, then retrieve the data efficiently from a database. So we need to talk about the database also. We need to know database. So we should have an idea about the database. How do we store the data? How do we retrieve the data from the database? For that we are learning, there is a module called SQL. The next module will be SQL, the structured query language. Okay? So by using SQL, what we will do, we will talk about complete details about database, how to deal with the data, inserting, deleting, updating, retrieving, creating table, all about the database. We are talking about that. This is the database part. Now see, we have learned Java and we have learned SQL. We have learned how to develop a Java application and we have learned how to deal with the data by using SQL separately. So these are the two complete different technologies, Java and database. Now how do we connect, how do we establish a link between your Java application and the database? So there we need another mechanism, another technology, that's your JDBC. The next module is JDBC. With the help of JDBC, what we will do? We will establish the relationship between your Java application and the database. So how do the developers interact with the database with the help of the JDBC? Okay, so after doing all the things, see that we have learned Java and SQL, and to connect them we are using JDBC here, and to make the application more user friendly we need to learn some UI interfaces also. That's your HTML. Okay, so with the help of HTML we can design the static web pages, and with the help of J2EE technologies we can develop the dynamic web applications. Okay, so in this way we are learning how to develop static web application and dynamic web application by using HTML and the J2EE concepts. And one more thing comes into picture. So once we have developed a HTML page and then we are making a request to the server to do some processing, so then we need to do some validation also. For example, we have a login page. We have a login page. The login page is having username and password, right? And so let's talk about a UI here. This UI will have a username and there is a text box and we have a password and there is a text box here Okay, and there is a login button is there. Okay, so this here suppose login page, login.html. Now, without giving username and password, if I click the login button, what should happen? The request is not placed to the server. So, before placing the request to the server, we need to validate this username and the password. To do this validation, we are going to learn something called JavaScript. Okay, so we are designing this page by using HTML, and the validations will be performed by using the JavaScript. So the server is a client-side scripting language by which we are going to validate the client-side code. Okay. Now assume this code is validated. We have provided some username and some password we provided. The moment you click the login button, what should happen? The request will go to the server, and the server will validate your username and password. If the user is a valid user, it will redirect you to the home page. So that will be performed by the servlets or JSP. So that's what we are going to cover in J2EE module. J2EE module Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Then we are going to complete the complete in-depth of servlets and the JSPs. Okay. And apart from that, we are also providing some frameworks. Like we are providing here the framework as the Hibernet, and we are providing another framework called as the Sping. So these are two frameworks we are providing along with the complete Java content. Okay. So framework is something which will automate the task of the developer. It's a inbuilt set of APIs, okay, which is going to automate the task of the developer, which will reduce the developer's time to develop an application. So there we will talk in details complete what is Hibernet and Sping. This is all about the course content which we are going to provide to Java. Okay. Now let's start with after knowing the syllabus, the course content. So as we are going to start with Java, we should know first of all what is Java, right? What is Java? So Java is a programming language, right? As we all know, Java is a general purpose programming language which is concurrent, is multi-threaded, is an object-oriented, class-based programming language. Okay, this is Java is a programming language, which was the main intention of Java language is to make it platform independent. Platform independent. So it is intended to application developer to run the program, write once, run anywhere. That's something called as a, people call it as a WORA. Write once, run anywhere, or sometimes people call it as a WOTA. Write once, deploy anywhere. It means, what does that mean, write once, run anywhere, or write once, deploy anywhere? Its meaning is write in one particular system and you can run it in any different platform. It's a platform independent. Okay? So if you write the application in a Windows platform, you can run it in a Linux platform, you can run it in a Unix platform, you can run it in a Solaris platform. Okay? So write the program once, compile it. Once the program is compiled, you generate the bytecode. Generate the bytecode. That bytecode can be run anywhere in any of the system, provided the system has something called JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so it has to be make sure that the system should have a JVM, so that the bytecode will be converted to the native code and the program will start executing over this. There won't be any problem. So it makes the application portable also. You can write in one place and you can run anywhere. That is the main purpose of the Java application. Okay? And originally it was developed by James Gosling. James Gosling. That's Sun Microsystem. Okay? Sun Microsystem. So one of the employees was there, James Gosling, and he developed this language. In 1995, the alpha and beta version of Java is developed. Okay? And in 1996, JDK 1.0, the first version of Java was released in 1996. That was JDK 1.0. It was developed. And see, now as of now, the latest version of Java is JDK 11. just in September 25th, 2018, okay, the JDK 11 was released for testing, okay, and not used as of now, very frequently used. If you can say JDK 1.8 is very frequently used, starts with JDK 1.0 and till now it is JDK 11, and the market industries are using as of now JDK 1.8. They have not started using the JDK 1.9 and it is open for testing purpose, okay, and this is what the versions of the JDK 1.1 to 11. Okay, and so this is what the Java, and now we need to know why is Java. What is the need of Java? Okay, what is the need of Java, and even we need to know a bit of the history of Java. Why the name is given as Java, and how, as we know, everybody knows that the necessity is the mother of invention. If we have some requirement, then only we will try to do something, right? If there is no requirement, we will not think about a new thing. When there will be a requirement, we will talk about that, we will try to do something new. So what made to that guy, I mean, the James Gosling, why he thought of, I need to develop a new language called Java language. By the time C language was there, C++ was there also. C++ was the object-oriented programming language, and C language was mostly suitable for both like low-level programming as well as a high-level program. Even though there was a two core language C++, why James Gosling thought of, I need to develop a new language called Java language. What is the purpose of developing that language? What made him to design that new language called Java? That's what the history. We need to know that. Okay? So initially what happened? The Sun Microsystem, they got a project. The name of that project is called as a Green project. And they got a project to develop an application for electronic devices. For small electronic devices, they need to develop an application. Then James Gosling was the person who who thought of, I have to design. He is the only person who had the responsibility to design a new language. There are other people were there, but this person took the responsibility to identify what would be the right language to develop this project, to develop this assignment. What would be the right language? Then he started thinking on C++. Then again he thought of that no, C++ will not be well suited for this developing this application. Why he thought of? Because, see, for example, let's say I have a remote controller. With the help of a remote controller, I can switch on this projector. Even if I want to switch on the TV, I need the remote control, right? Can I switch on the TV with this remote control? No. Can I switch on something else, AC, with this help of this remote control? No. But if you look into this, the mechanism is what? On and off. On and switch on, switch off. Think about this features like switch on and switch off the system. Whether it is a projector, it's a TV, or it's a washing machine, it's a whatever it could be. The feature is what? On and off. So in this case, why we need a different remote control? For different devices, we need a different remote control, right? But the feature is same or not? So the application is same, the application is embedded into different systems. Okay, we have three remote controllers are there, but the same feature is installed into three different devices, right? So we thought of, if I am developing this application by using C or C++, then the same application needs to be reloaded into all other systems. Because the C language, what happens when you write a program in C language and you run the program in a particular computer system, it will generate the machine code for that system which is not suitable for another system, because it's a platform dependent programming language. If I run a program, C program or Windows platform, once it generates the machine code, that program cannot be run, cannot be executed on another system with the Unix platform or Linux platform, because the machine code which is generated for Windows operating system, that cannot be understandable by the Unix operating system. Okay, so we thought of, if I'm developing this feature like on, off, or some other things by using C++, I mean for every system I need to design a new programs. So I have to design such a program I have to design such a language by which I can develop this application once and I can deploy anywhere. That's what the meter is WORA. Write once, run anywhere. Write the application once. Once you compile the code, you will get the machine, you will get the bytecode over here. That bytecode you can install in all the devices. Okay, so that what will happen? It will be system independent, it will be platform independent. Then that particular project made him to think about developing a new language. That's what. Then he landed up developing a new language called Java. And in 1995, the alpha and beta was released, and the first version of Java developed in the 1996 release. That was the history of Java, and why he thought of to develop a new language called Java. But why he give the name as Java? Initially they have not given the name as Java. Initially they have given the name something called oak, which is the strength, the symbol of strength. Okay, so they given the name as oak, but later he changed the name to Java because that oak was already registered by some other companies. So they changed the name to Java. Why they have given the name as Java? And have you seen the logo of Java? One coffee cup, served with coffee cup. Why they have given? Because when they are developing the Java language, the team, they spend a lot of time in consuming coffees. Okay. That was the story behind it. I mean, why they have given the symbol as the cup of coffee? The hot coffee will be there, right? Why they have given? Because they consume a lot of coffee during development of that application, the language. Then they thought of, okay, it could be a contribution. So the coffee has also contributed a lot for us to develop this application. So they have given that logo also. And Java is the name of an island. It's the name of an island which produces a lot of coffee. That's called Java coffee. So because of that they have given the name as Java, but there is no such full form of Java. Okay, so that was the history, like why they have given the name as Java and what made him to design the new language called Java. Okay, then let's talk about why Java. What is the as we know that every individual when we are going to do something, first we will ask what is the benefit of doing this. If there is no benefit, never we go for that, right? For anything we are going to do it, first we need to find what is the benefit of this. If I do this, what should I get? Similarly, the students then come for counseling once they ask, if I am going to learn Java, what is the benefit? Why should I learn Java? What is the benefit of learning Java? So there are a lot of features are there for what is the benefit of Java. Like the foremost benefit is here. It's very simple. It's an object-oriented programming language. Java is a simple object-oriented programming language. Why it is simple? Because most of its syntax is derived from C and C++. Okay? And why it is called simple? The complex concepts like pointers concept, which is there in C++, that's not available in Java. Its syntax is very simple to write. It's more readable. It's simple and it's an object-oriented programming language. Okay? So C language was an object-oriented programming language. Sorry, C++ was an object-oriented programming language, and C language was a procedure-oriented programming language. Then after C++, we got this language as procedure object-oriented programming language. So when C++ was the object-oriented programming language, again, what is the need of again this language? This is only for the platform independence. Because C++ is an object-oriented programming language, but it's not a platform independent. It's a platform dependent programming language. And in C++, we can write a program without a class also. In C++, we can write a program without, because it's not a complete object-oriented programming language. But in Java, we cannot write a program without a class. Even you want to print a small message, hello world, there should be a class. We have to write a class, then inside the class only we can write the content. Without class, we cannot write a Java program. But which is possible in C++. Without writing the class concept also, we can implement the C++ program. So it's a simple and object-oriented program. The first point is. Second point is here is a robust. Robust is what? It's a scalable. It gives more performance. It is more even secure also. The Java is more secure as compared to other programming languages. So it is scalable, it is more secure, These are the features. Okay, and it's a platform independent. It's a architecture neutral. I mean, every architecture it will run. Suppose one system is with Windows platform, one is with Linux platform, or the whatever the architecture of the system, it doesn't matter. Okay, it will run anywhere. It's architecture neutral. Okay, and you can see the distributed programming also we can develop by using the Java application. And enterprise applications can be developed by using the Java programming. And it's a multi-thread application. Okay, these are all the features. List of features are there. Simple, object-oriented. It's a robust, it's secure, it's a portable, it's a architecture neutral, it's a distributed programmer, it's a multi-thread also programming we can develop by using the. Because of that, we need to prefer the Java here. And apart from that, there are a lot of requirement also. Like see, now there's a huge demand of the Java here. As of now, you can see 3 billion devices are using the Java. Java runs on 3 billion devices, over 3 billion devices Java uses. All you can take small devices also. Everywhere we find Java is running. And around 10 millions plus Java developers are there as of now. Okay, so a lot of requirement is there, and you find a lot of forums available, a lot of online documentations are available, and there is a huge career path in Java. Like if you talk about your Oracle Certified Java Professional, a lot of certifications are provided by Java also, like Oracle Certified Java Professional. Okay, and we have something called OCWCD. Okay, Oracle Certified Web Component Developer. Like this, we have a lot of certifications also there. We can go for that. So once you complete J2 SE, we can go for what? OC, the Oracle Certified Java Professional. This is mapped to J2 AC, and this is mapped to your J2 EE. So this is what we can develop web component development. After learning servlets and JSP, we can go for this certification. This is mapped to the servlets and so there are a lot of, the career path is there for also Java. Because of that, why people always go for the Java, which is a core competency. Okay, which is the core concept of. I mean, see, when you are going to learn a tool, tomorrow it might not be there, or after a few months, few years, it might not be there. And if you look at any tool, those tools are developed by using what? They are using the Java in the backend. By using Java, that is being developed. And you might have seen also, like if you are going to learn any other tool, like if you are going to learn Hadoop also, you need to learn Java. If you are going to learn testing also, you need to learn Java, because you need to learn Selenium, which is the automation testing. Then you need to learn the Java. So even in any platform you go for, you need to have the basic knowledge of the Java. So that's the reason why people always prefer for Java. Okay. So now let's talk about after knowing what is Java, what are the histories of Java, what are the different versions of Java and different editions. Like different editions you can say here, like J2 SE, J2 EE, J2 ME. It is called Java 2 Standard Edition. With the help of Java 2 Standard Edition, what we can do? We can develop a desktop application, standalone applications. Standalone applications we can develop by using J2 SE, and by using J2 EE, we can develop the server-side programs. Server-side programs we can develop, or it's an enterprise application or distributed applications we can develop by using the J2 EE. And by using J2 ME, which is called Java 2 Micro Edition. Java 2 Micro Edition. With the help of this, we can develop the mobile application. And here in Shanmukha, we provide this two, J2 SE and J2 EE. So complete in-depth of Java 2 Standard Edition as well as the Enterprise Edition we are going to do. It's not with the J2. Maybe it is depend upon the requirement of the students. If there is a student come up with the requirement like, I want to learn mobile application, then for them specially designed is J2 maybe, but it's not a part of, no need to teach this as a part of this J2 SE and J2 Okay. Now see how we talk differently as compared to others as programming, because see, when they are going to learn programming, we should know how to do the coding, and we should not follow the code how to write a program. Okay, so let's talk about a small problem statement I will give you here. there is a small problem statement like accept a number and display the sum of the digits of the given number. Okay, accept any two-digit number. Let's take any two-digit number. Any two-digit number. If I take a two-digit number as 75. Okay, now this is my input and I want to get out as 7 plus 5 as 12. My given input is 75 and I am expecting out as what? Sum of the digits as 12. So how do you solve this problem? For every problem statement is having three things. One is your input. There is something called input, process and output. That is IPO cycle. IPO cycle, input, process and output. Now what is my input here? My input is here 75. Now only thing is known to me is 75, nothing else I know, right? Now what should I do to this 75 so that I will get the output as 12? So let's do some addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever you want to do it there. But finally my output should do what here? 12, right? So now if I do one thing like 75 is the given input, how do I get two digits as 7 and 5? 7 and 5 out of 75. So let's do one thing, let's divide it by 10. If I divide by 10, then 7 is 70, the remainder is 5. Now if you divide the number by 10, the quotient is 7, the remainder is 5. So the quotient says the first digit, the remainder is the second digit, right? Now collect the quotient into a variable. Let's take here first digit equal to number is made 75 divided by 10. So this division operator gives you what? The quotient part, right? The number is 75 by 10 will give you the 7. Then get the second digit equal to number modulus 10. Now divide the same number by 10 and get the remainder here. So this will be your 7, this will be 5. Now we have two variables 7 and 5. Now when we have two individual digits, what we can do now? We can write here first digit plus second digit, right? First digit plus second digit, your 7 and 5, which will give you the output as a 12. Okay? So it's very simple. Take the number, divide by 10, get the quotient and get the remainder. Just add the quotient with the remainder, which will give you the sum of two digits of the given number, right? Now the same thing if I ask you, this is my input, how do I get the reverse of this number? How do I get the reverse of this number? 75 and I am expecting the output as what? 57. So how should I get it? Now what do you do here? See, we have two digits now, 7 and 5 is there. Now 7 is there with me, 5 is there with me. How do I construct 57 out of this two numbers 75? Right? See, my output is 57. Now let's expand 57. Go back to the childhood. 57. Now 50 plus 7. 5 tens plus 7 ones. Right? Now I have the 5 and have the 7. Now this is your second digit, this is your first digit. Right? So what I can do here is the second digit multiplied by 10 plus first digit, it will give output as 57. Now this is my number 75. Divide 75 by 10, you get 7 and 5. This is your second digit, this is your first digit. So second digit multiplied by 10, second digit is 5. 5 multiplied by 10, 50 plus first digit is your 7. It will give output as 57. Okay? So that's what like this, we have a lot of assignments for every topic is mapped with a lot of assignment. Every topic in fundamentals of programming is mapped with lots of assignment, which will give you an idea how do you improve your logical skills, how do you improve your analytical skills. Okay, so thanks for watching. So have a great day. Thank you.